Hello Sagittarius, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and this is your January tarot love reading. As usual, we're going to take a look at your energy, the energy of your love interest, of your life partner, whoever you have on your mind, and the energy of the connection. I'm going to start with an oracle deck as usual. This time it's going to be the Alice Wonderland, and this will inform us about the theme, the topic for the month, something to keep an eye on, to have a think about. And at the end, I'm gonna pull a card from the Spirit Junkie deck by Gabby Bernstein to get you positive affirmation that you can use on a daily basis during this time to make the most out of the energies. All right, let's get started. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if it does, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, or comment below the video. If this is not your story, you may want to check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And I appreciate you guys for being here with me. I also have my link for donations and the Amazon wishlist down below. And whatever you're going to be contributing, this is going to go towards this channel, developing it further. Okay, let's see what we have for Sag. The month of January. We have full moon in Capricorn on January 2nd. We are still in Virgo retrograde as I'm speaking. It's gonna last, I think, till the 19th of January, but you may want to check it out. So what it means is that you know, any questions about relationships are kind of going internally, so we're not as much encouraged to build new relationships with other people, you know, outwards, but we're asked to retrospect and reflect on how we do relationships, you know, for ourselves, in our own mind, and with ourselves, because that's the most important relationship that you have. Okay, got two cards, so I'm gonna take them both. Nature communication, flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. So if you have a chance to get out in the nature during this time, and yes, the Alps count, mountain tops, what have you, but yeah, it looks like you may feel, you know, grounding and connection with nature that will get you some new downloads, some new information, new insights for your situation. The other one is number 40, keeping up. Immense effort. Advance. Yeah, so it's about movement forward. Okay, let's get to the reading. I'm excited to see what cards are going to tell us. And I'm using my new deck today. It's the Muse Tarot. I've used it for a few personal readings, but this is the first time I'm using it for collective readings. I'm really excited. It's got beautiful abstract artwork. It's definitely very different from the usual, more conservative tarot experience. So what do we have for Sag? I'm probably gonna shuffle some more because it was a lot of cards. Let me try it again. What do we have for Sag in January? Okay, we have Ace of Materials. I love this. New beginning in the physical. What about Sagittarius' person? What's important to know here? The Hermit. Nice. Virgo energy. What about the connection energy at this time? A lot of people got Hermit or some other cards identified with solitude and taking space and time to reflect and to do you, which is cool because that's what we're intuitively guided to do with this Venus in retrograde, which is gonna be most of January anyway. What about the connection for Sag and their person? What do we need to know? right, Two of Materials and the Strength. Muse of Inspiration at the bottom of the deck. So Muse in this deck is the King. So basically, the King in the regular suit, I'll just pull some clarifiers. This clarifies of materials. The King in the usual suit is about being like mastering the suit, the element, being in its highest form. And in this deck, it's about the muse, so you kind of become the muse of that element for others, which is pretty cool. Please clarify the Hermit for Sagittarius person. The Hermit, clarified by the Hermit. Please clarify strengths and Two of Materials for the connection. Alright, bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so it's an inspiration to be of service to others. That's what I'm getting. And maybe that's the advancement that you see, or you see that you're confident enough, you're proficient enough in whatever field you're considering, or whatever your occupation is, and you're ready to share with others, to share of yourself. This is really cool. You may have, and yeah, with this Ace of Materials, you may have some, interesting business idea for this, or just like a new project that you want to do where you will be able to apply yourself better and kind of spread the word and start sharing of your experience and your knowledge with other people. Be careful not to try to escape into kind of work and being busy, to escape from something that's going on internally for you. So just do a check for yourself that you're not missing anything, right? Because we kind of discover the truth and the biggest sort of wisdom in silence, where we stop, where we take time for ourselves. So yeah, just make sure that you still have the time for yourself, that you don't rush yourself into anything that you may not be ready for, or that's not going to be good for you. So take it one step at a time. But it looks like you're going to be reaching success very quickly, so that's pretty cool. Your person has got the Hermit twice, so they're using this time to reflect on where they want to be, who they are, and also on the relationship that they have with you. It's not to say that they're not happy in it. Actually, I consider Hermit card to be quite a positive card. It's just that it's almost like an existential crisis in general for them, where they don't see the way. Like in both of these cards, it's kind of, you don't see the route, the pathway clearly. Here, because it's dark, and the person is supposed to be a light themselves, to lit up the way. And this card, it's the desert, so there are no pathways. It's just all dunes around. So you can't almost like have to navigate. You see the tree, there is the sunshine, and also the light. You need to navigate by nature. Speaking of nature, to use some prompts from nature to create that pathway. So it's a pretty, pretty important time for your person to reestablish where they are and where they want to go, based on how they feel and what they want, not necessarily what it looks like on the outside or what other people expect of them. So if you feel like they distantiate themselves a little bit from you, or a lot, don't take it personally. It's just something that they feel they need to do for themselves, and they're being divinely guided, because the Hermit is the major arcana. So the universe is kind of getting them that way, giving them that time. For the connection, we have the Strength and Two of Materials, clarified by Five of Pentacles. So this is the same suit, 2 and 5. Yeah, so what I'm getting here is that you both have tried to be strong for a very long time, covering all the bases, trying to keep up, to pay the bills, to take care of everybody and to even find time for each other. But now you're realizing that that was not probably the best way to spend your energy, or at least it's not anymore, and something needs to change. So you're reconsidering where you invest your time, your energy, your resources. And it's not necessarily that you suddenly drop everything and you start just being with each other and, you know, doing the relationship. I'm just saying that if the way you contributed your energy and resources was not to your benefit, it made you feel like this, then it's time to reconsider how you spend that time and those resources. Because it's no good that if you're making other people happy around you, but you are not happy yourself. Okay, I'm gonna pull a Spirit Junkie card for you to finish off. In Sagittarius, of course, it's a lot about action. It's about getting things done. It's about going for adventures, you know, doing it. So it's even more important to remember that. And in our society, we are used to kind of having action and, you know, certain achievement in acting, in doing something, right? Is kind of equals success and happiness. But we know that's not true. What do we have for Sag? What kind of guidance? Wow, I like it. The more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine. Yes, please honor your inner light, Sagittarius. You have a lot to share with people, but don't share it to the extent where you don't have enough light for yourself to keep going and to make this a joyful experience, because that's the most important part. All right, I hope this has been good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all. Happy New Year to you, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon.